True story, I was chilling in bed watching Naruto Shippuden, as I usually do after I'm done with the slop. I'm like, Jesus, I just did so much work. I gotta chill. I gotta watch like 3 hours of anime now. And I got a DM from someone on IG telling me that there's this Twitch streamer who goes by Extraemily who's abusing the copyright system and is just, to put it lightly, a pretty bratty individual from what I've seen, and that name and face sounded familiar. It turns out that I actually made a video on her about 2 months ago. It was back when she had this incident where she said something that sounded like the N-word, and I was just like, come on guys, this really isn't that big of a deal. I think it's blown out of proportion. And now she's back and even worse than ever. And in that video, I didn't really talk about her that much in her past because I was just like, well, that's not relevant to me. I really don't care. Ever since she started abusing the copyright system to silence criticism and silence people who are posting her dumbass moments, I was just like, okay, you know what? Let's just talk about everything. To give you guys a little context on exactly who this person is and how they behave, this girl went to university, right? I believe she graduated earlier this year. This clip came out of her admitting to owing $170,000 in college tuition that was paid by her parents. And despite the fact that she's a Twitch partner, despite the fact that she makes a lot of money, despite the fact that she's a multimillionaire, she refuses to pay her parents back.
Do you think that would be your best gift towards your dad or your parents? To pay back your tuition?
I'm never gonna pay it back though.
Wait, actually?
No, I don't want to.
But you could.
Yeah, but I'm not going
Wait, do you
to.
have student loans?
Yeah, student loans to my parents.
And you're making them pay it off?
No, like my parents paid, and then they're like, pay us back for college, and I just like don't want to.
Okay.
But don't you think that would make them like really happy and proud?
No, they're
I-
fine.
Are you doing it kind of like almost out of spite because you're like, I don't want to because like I can, but I know that you guys don't need it?
Yes,
That's why you don't.
yes, they don't need it. And I'm
You
like,
don't need it.
I'm just a bad daughter.
When I saw this for the first time, I was like, oh, she's just joking, right? She's just playing around. That's just a little sarcasm. But apparently not. She actually did not pay her parents back for the college tuition, almost $200,000, despite the fact that she could pay it forward, but she just doesn't want to because she's based like that, guys. I don't need to pay back my parents. Just 2 days later, after getting flamed by the whole internet for being, let's call it what it is, a pretty shitty, bratty person, she finally decided to pay her parents back. Only $47,000. The reason why it's not the full lump sum is because this is the amount we agreed upon between me and my parents, and I can't financially pay the whole thing right now. I'm calling cap. This is someone who has hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of followers on Twitch. Once again, they're a Twitch partner, so they have a contract, I'm assuming. She's constantly sponsored. You just come across as a very shitty individual. You might be the nicest person on earth right now. You could cure cancer, and I will still be like, you're a shitty person for not paying your parents back when you have the money. Like, if you didn't have the money, that's one thing. But you do, and it's just so frustrating to see someone act like an entitled bitch and take advantage of the parents' kindness. She's also known for running red lights while live streaming and almost killing someone.
Yes, yes. What's this? Ah! Okay, keep going. Okay, I'm stopping. Okay, we're good. Okay, no problem. That happens all the time. In Austin, you know, like the stoplights here are really long.
Hi,
So
Emily.
usually I just go past.
Live streaming while driving has to be top 10 most retarded things you can do. I would argue that it's safer to drink and drive. It's like you had like 30 years to pause. You had like 30 years to stop at the red light, yet you just kept going while live streaming. I'm like so sick of these people. I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't know if she suffers from something mentally for her to be like this. But I mean, it just incident after incident after incident that just completely turns me off for content. Now, this is stuff from a few months ago. Why am I barely talking about this? Well, first of all, I just wanted to give you guys some context. Now we could get into the real inspiration behind this video. So there's this Twitter account who goes by Yeet, and I get a lot of clips and information from them. Yeet is legit responsible for like 90% of my YouTube revenue. and ideas because I'm just like, what's going on online now? So I just go check him out. I think he's the best when it comes to these kind of situations reporting. This comes directly from Emily. Keep this in mind. This isn't her agency. This is her. It all started a few hours ago when Yeet announced that a video that he posted got completely taken down via a DMCA claim. This is a manual claim that a person has to do to take a clip of them down. And as you guys can see from right here, this could harm your account and you could lose revenue and you could lose your account. As you guys can see right here, this media has been disabled in response to a report by the copyright owner. This is her taking down the clip because she didn't like the way she was portrayed. It's her fault for looking like a fucking idiot. And you might be like, Oscar, what's the clip about? Is it really that bad for her to want it to be taken down? Well, I actually have the clip that she wants everyone to delete. If this video goes down, it's on her. And that just gives me extra ammunition to make another video and just milk this more for money. So no matter what happens here, it's a win-win because this is fair use. Anyways, the clip revolves around her still not paying the money back to her dad, despite the fact that she's making thousands of dollars per month.
Did you pay the tuition, your college tuition back to us yet?
Yes!
This year?
Yes!
I never heard a mom say
Dad,
that.
don't bring that up! I'm gonna get canceled!
Yeah, cancel what?
Canceled on the internet! I'm hanging up. Bye.
Okay. So your chat heard this, okay? They can check it. You know. don't
Bye,
forget it.
Dad.
Okay, so why you avoid this topic and you?
Cause I got so much hate for it! You don't even know!
Okay. Oh, for this one? For this issue?
Yes!
Oh, that doesn't sound good. We want you to pay us back happily,
Yes!
not get any burden or something.
I'm hanging up. My dad is gonna go crazy. I'm gonna get another clip. I'm gonna get canceled again.
Now, there's this conspiracy theory, okay, that it might be fake, that that is just fucking around. It's so jokes. And I'm like, okay, fine, whatever, I don't care. Leaning into the whole she still hasn't paid me back situation. Okay, whatever, fine. The problem to me is Extraemily abusing her power and wanting every clip of this situation erased. It's like, if it was fake, why would you start taking it down? Why are you now striking people who are just reposting it or talking about it? What are you trying to accomplish? It just makes you look worse. And in case anyone's like, well, guys, I don't know if it was her. It could be the management. It could be someone else. We don't know. Yeet shares this as well. This is the email that he got. Where is this infringement happening? She says, Twitter, description of the original request. The original work is from my own Twitch stream, Extraemily. I captured the work using my own setup and own channel. She links some other stuff. So she's manually going around and taking videos down who are sharing the clip of the dad being like, well, you haven't paid me back. Now, whether it was a joke or not, it really doesn't matter. If anything, it just makes things look worse. Like, why are you taking down a joke? If I buy into the conspiracy theory, it doesn't add up. So this is someone with 472,000 followers on Twitch. And this is not even taking donations into consideration from Sims and people who are down bad for her. So, you know, she's making pretty good money and she can't pay her parents back. And on YouTube, she has around 150,000 subscribers as well. Dude, just pay your fucking parents back. You have money. You're with OTK. You are sponsored by all of these people and you can't afford to give your parents money. It's such a bratty, entitled thing to do. It truly does show you their colors. The I have no money excuse doesn't work. I want to know what's wrong with these people. But anyways, with that said, no outro. I'm gonna go back to watch Naruto. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, drop a like, notifications on, bangers all the time. I'm out. Bye.